Hey everyone, this is Raegan of Inside Arkansas, and this is the Liberty Bowl edition of your Razorback Update. Throughout the highs and lows of the 2024 Razorback football season, you have to admit, it was pretty nice to have a fun, non-dramatic watch of a bowl game involving the Hogs Friday night, as Arkansas cruised to a 39-26 Liberty Bowl victory in Memphis against the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The former Southwest Conference foes experienced a lot of the same transfer portal woes in the weeks since their regular season finales. Both fan bases had their updated two-deep depth charts at the ready once the ball was kicked off to start the game. If I told you the Hogs held the ball for under 4 minutes of the first quarter and ran only 9 plays, you'd shake your head and hope the game wasn't out of hand before you got settled and ready to enjoy some football. In this game though, Hog fortunes changed. Arkansas scored touchdowns on all 3 of their 3-play first quarter drives, threatening to turn the game into a blowout early. Tell me if you had Desmond James on your Liberty Bowl difference maker bingo card. James entered the Hog record books with his 94-yard touchdown reception from Taylen Green in the first quarter. James showed some speed that will be talked about until spring practice. James finished the game with 3 catches for 137 yards and a touchdown. Welcome to the land of great Hog expectations, Desmond. Isaac TeSlaa finished his Razorback career with 3 catches for 107 yards and an almost first quarter touchdown. That didn't stop him from showing off his headstand skills in the end zone and a backflip to end the game. TeSlaa also showed his grit and hustle on special teams. Rodney Hill had 8 rushes for 81 yards, which included a 70-yard dash in the first quarter. Braylon Russell ran the rock 20 times for 50 tough yards and a touchdown. What did Taylen Green do? He only completed 11 of 21 passes for 341 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also ran the ball 15 times for 81 yards and a touchdown on the ground. The biggest thing that doesn't show up on the stat sheet is the resolve Green showed after being sacked for a safety in the second quarter. Tech scored a touchdown after receiving the free kick. That 9-point swing seemed to bring the game back into reach for the Red Raiders. Green kept his composure and led the Hog offense through the momentum swings. Did you notice that Bobby Petrino showed some old BMFP fire while getting into Taylen's ear after some offensive lulls? The Hog fans who remember Petrino chirping at his quarterbacks back in the day surely got a kick out of seeing that. Xavier Sorey and Miguel Mitchell were the stars on defense Friday night. Sorey led the squad with 10 tackles. Mitchell had 8 tackles and a fourth quarter interception to cap the night. Both Sorey and Mitchell would be looked upon to lead the defense throughout the spring and summer to prep for the 2025 regular season. The Hogs finished Sam Pittman's 5th season as head coach at 7-6. Razorback fans are sure to grumble about how this could have been a 9 or 10 win season, but you are what your record says you are. There will still be plenty of action in the transfer portal once spring practice ends and the 10-day April window opens. The Hogs will have holes to fill with new names and faces. Stay tuned to Inside Arkansas for roster news when it breaks. Razorback basketball will now take the spotlight, just as SEC play begins. We will be looking forward to how Coach Cal leads his team through maybe the toughest SEC basketball schedule on record. No longer is SEC hoops only Kentucky, Arkansas, and the rest of the teams. The SEC has taken over the nation's toughest basketball conference. Coach Cal has compared SEC hoops to SEC baseball in difficulty of schedule. Speaking of, Razorback baseball begins its 2025 schedule on February 14th with a 4-game home series against Washington State. Is this the year for Dave Van Horn to raise a trophy in Omaha? No one knows yet, but we do know that the Hogs will be in the hunt from start to finish. There's a lot to look forward to in 2025 as I look forward to seeing and discussing it with you. I'm Raegan and this has been your Razorback Update. Until next time, woo pig suey.